Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be using one of my favorite spreads with Oracle cards. We're going to be using this Oracle deck, the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. This is one of the decks I recommend for people just starting out. I find that they connect a lot to it. The people who are usually drawn towards my channels are usually also drawn towards this deck of cards, which is pretty cool. So I honestly don't use spreads a lot. A spread is just, you've probably seen them when you line up a certain number of oracle cards or tarot decks in certain places for certain reasons. So I'm going to be doing a very simple one. It's going to be like energy that you have moved through, energy you are currently moving through, energy you are moving towards, and then I'm going to put one card at the top, which is going to be like the overarching theme. I'm going to be using just one deck. Normally, when I would do things like this, I might use a different deck for the like overarching theme, but for today, I got that we're just going to use one deck and just make it look really nice and simple. This will be a collective reading, so I'm showing you the spread, but I'm also going to be pulling cards and doing a little bit of a reading. So you'll have to let me know below what feels true to you. Also, just knowing I am sending Reiki in the background, and then some of the cards I have a feeling are going to want a little extra Reiki or energy healing or activation. So we will check into that as it happens. So I'm just going to shuffle my cards, calling in any guides of highest and best that want to be here to support me as well as you. So calling in, you can call in, actually you call in who you want to call in. Do you want to call in your angels, certain guides, well-loved ones, galactic ancestors, whoever you want, call them in. God, Jesus, call whoever in, and we're gonna see what comes up. I'm just setting the intention again that this is a collective reading for you, whoever you are that's watching, and setting the intention that the top card is going to be the overarching theme, and then it will be the past energies, now energies, future energies. Okay, so let's pull them out. So we're gonna put top card, and I will show you all of these. Okay, I like to just do a little check. Are these the right cards? Yes. Okay, also, just because I say something does not necessarily mean it is exactly for you. If it feels right for you, it is. However, if you see a different thing in the cards or you receive a different message, please follow your own messages. You are, the creator of you. You know way more about you than I do. Okay. So this is our overarching theme. That's so pretty. So it says, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I'm going to show you all of them and then we'll talk about them. So that's the overarching theme, is surrendering to the sweetness, which I love. Okay, these are energies that you've already moved through. So this is energies you've already moved through. So it says, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. To me, these energies that you've already moved through are heart-opening energies. So you've already moved through opening your heart. Maybe you've done a lot of self-reflective work, self-love work, really figuring out what speaks to you. But really just cracking that heart open and not having all the barriers up as much as you used to. It doesn't mean it's like fully opened and you'll never need to open your heart more, but you've already cracked it open. You're already on that journey. You are someone that's already seeing life, seeing the spiritual aspects of life, not just seeing it as just like our 3D existence. I can tell you're already kind of like showering in that like spiritual love. I really get the feeling like your guides are all around you. There's just a lot of really beautiful magic energy flowing around you. So this is in for me, it's like the left side. So this is like the energies you've already moved through. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I need to say anything else. Okay, our middle card, this is what you're moving through right now, which is very interesting. So this one says, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. So it's kind of like, okay, you've kind of opened the door on your spiritual journey or whatever kind of aspect that you kind of cracked open already. And you're now really being asked to like figure out what makes you you, but also just a reminder to keep facing towards your truth. So keep following your passions, because this is your overarching theme of like pleasure, joy, making love to life. It's definitely feels like when you're facing your true north, you want to remember that it's going to feel good. So just it's kind of like we have to keep recalibrating little by little and just keep facing what is in our highest alignment, like more and more. So maybe you're really interested in learning about a specific something, or maybe you're feeling a nudge to like go travel to a certain place, or like reconnect with new friends or old friends. But just knowing that each time you're making those little decisions, this is what you're doing now. You're being asked to do now is recalibrate. Each one of those little minor micro decisions are recalibrating you onto that path of facing your true north, and just remembering that it wants to feel good. It's you finding the things that do find you pleasure, that do find you joy, that do feel good. Okay, and then where are we moving towards? So what future energies will we be moving towards once we're kind of moving out of that middle energy card? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Super interesting. So when I see this card, I'm really drawn to, do you see at the top? It looks like spirit guides or ancestors, like at the top on both sides here. It really looks like, and they're like prayer hands. It's like they're doing this up at the top. It looks like just you surrendering even more to your spiritual guidance, your intuition, your soul self, your spirit guides, whatever that means for you. But it looks like once you're really finding that path that is your aligned path right now, once you've kind of like done that, even though we're doing this forever, but like kind of like it's all going to be phases. So for example, you could be in this phase of energy now. You could be in the same phase 2 months, 2 years, 20 years from now, but it will be with different things. It won't be with the same exact thing that you're doing now. But once you've kind of recalibrated and found what you're meant to find for your true north here, this is like you being asked to surrender like even more deeply to it. Surrender even more deeply to your alignment, your true path, your intuition, all of that. And then again, the overarching theme is this surrendering to sweetness. You have surrender in both of these cards. Something that's so easy to say and so hard sometimes to do, but just surrendering to the moment, surrendering like this to the sweetness, just reminding ourselves, like a lot of times on this spiritual journey or just life in general, it doesn't always feel good. A lot of it's uncomfortable. The healing work, on the other side of it, it feels great, right? But a lot of times when we're going through it, it's very uncomfortable. But this is just reminding you that it's not all uncomfortable. There is sweetness, there is joy, there is just beauty, and just this is reminding you to lean into that also. It doesn't all have to be the uncomfortable, like dark night of the soul healing. It can also be really beautiful. Sorry, my heater just kicked on. Okay, I am going to send you a little Reiki healing at the end here. So definitely comment below. I'm super curious how that felt for you. Do you feel like you've moved through the first one, you're in the second one, and you're moving towards the third one? It's possible some of you have moved through all three of these. It's possible some of you are at the beginning of that first one. Any of it's fine. So let me know how that all feels. Okay. If you have a moment, you can always come back to this. I'm just going to see what Reiki energy wants to come through for you today. So if you can take a few nice deep breaths, really grounding into this moment, grounding into this time. Feels like this is going to be different for each of you, what you are receiving. So I am just asking that you receive exactly what you need to support you in moving through whatever energies you're moving through right now. So just asking for support, love, for you to be guided to your highest aligned path, guided to face your true north, find what that means to you, guided to continue to let your heart open, continue to let love pour out of it and also into it. And just support as you do surrender into whatever it is you're being called to surrender. I ask for this or more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am getting the message. I'm gonna put in the comments, I do have a quiz. It's like, get a message from your higher self. I'm gonna put that in the comments. That feels like it wants to come through for you. Yeah, once you go through that, feel free to let me know how that message feels. So I'm gonna send you off with so much love, so much love, so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, bye.